but I
forgot to start recording.
fear it would be echoey.
You didn't record it?
Dang it. No, I pressed the button now.
That's alright.
To anyone watching on YouTube, we're just joining midway through the Talisman game. Sorry, I forgot to press the
You're
record
just
button.
joining us now.
I'll go ahead and go through the items real quick on my screen.
Ham.
The AI is kind of cleaning up everything right now.
We determined that Hams has to replay the assassin until he loses.
What a
The
terrible
rest of us were
fate.
randomized.
Yeah. I'll be alright. That guy keeps getting away from me. Kill him. Kill him.
I'm gonna take a crack.
Holy Lance.
You can do it, Barbarian. Do it, do it, do it. There you go.
Nice.
I'm not gonna leave it to chance.
It's still going to chance.
Oh, no, it
I
isn't.
know. Nope. That'll do it.
That
That'll
was
do it.
chance, though. Let's be honest.
What are you gonna do?
I'm thinking of taking
stuff.
his mule so he has to drop some stuff.
That's a good idea. I really like that idea because I'm right there.
Although I could use some... yeah, I could use some stuff, but
I'm almost positive you can't take his followers.
I cannot.
It's only certain
So I
characters that can
think-
do that.
I mean, the talisman would be good. I can't really cripple his strengths. I don't care about his craft. But I guess I'm just gonna take a talisman. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
It's like a walking talisman supply.
He is. I should
he's
have
got a
just
bunch
hit
of
him.
them.
That's what I should have done. I should have just smacked him.
Yeah, make him squirm a bit.
Make
Make him
what?
uncomfortable. Make him squirm a bit. Make him think about
Yeah.
his life choices, you know? Oh, got a marsh.
I thought you made up a word. I thought you said squumba bit.
Make him squirm a bit.
That's what he says. Come a bit.
Give him a little squumble.
Give him a little squumba bit.
Give him the old razzle dazzle. Give him the shoeshumber.
One. Yeah. What does the Orb of Knowledge do? Can I get something?
It lets you peek.
No, unless we trade. Yeah, it's good for Hans.
Yeah, I'll be over there.
Damn.
No, I won't.
Or that night.
He's making his way slowly. Why am I still missing a turn? Oh, the marsh. Great.
Oh, I nailed it.
Are you going to begin? Is it a strength thing?
Yes, strength. Missed a turn.
Alright, let's see if I can get him again. Maybe for some damage this time. You and me in a battle of wits. I mean, not wits. Well, he can reroll though.
Oh no.
Not great. Yeah, that's alright. It was fun for a minute.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Are you evil?
Oh
You're
no.
not, are you?
No, I'm not. Yes, come fight me. Come fight with me, please. Help me. Thank you.
Which end do I fight it with?
Oh no. He's got a cow in his hand. He's still lost, dude.
Does he take any damage on that?
I don't know. No, there's no risk to him.
Does he have any benefit either, or is it
He's supposed
just
to
all?
get a quest or something.
One quest reward, so he's
We don't have that expansion enabled.
right. It's not turned on, so he's not for this setup, really.
Yeah, it's kind of crap. We should probably limit.
Well, it's good the AI got him
to
then.
what's turned on.
Probably.
I'm gonna go grab a drink. I'll
Some
be
of
right
them are
back.
just going to be garbage.
Yeah, like
Yep.
yours should have a
If we
great
had some
sword.
dragon guys and we're not playing a dragon thing,
Yeah, exactly.
should
We
have a
shouldn't
great
have
sword.
that enabled.
no.
We'll fix it next time.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I'm back.
Boo Box went to get a drink.
Okay. Let's see. Do you have anything good?
Me?
Yeah, I could kill you.
Maybe. I don't know. I've got a mule.
Go to town.
Got a talisman. You can't have my holy lance.
Guess I'm gonna turn into a toad. Watch this. Incoming toad.
Here,
Ooh, that was
hold
close.
my
That
beer.
was close. That was close.
That was close. You don't want that though either. Oh, you don't have a choice.
I don't have a choice.
Oh
Yeah.
man. I guess I'm gonna go to the shrine. Lives are good.
Yeah, they're fun.
I'm back.
He's back.
We should do next time.
While you were out, Hams, we discussed.
Well, let me.
You go ahead.
Let me say it. I was gonna say what we should do is just
Yeah, I'm gonna let you say it.
keep the expansions out and just enable them one at a time, like you were saying, the seasons.
Okay.
So like next time we should only play base characters
Okay.
until they're all been played.
When does the season end?
What?
When does the season end?
When we exhaust all the character.
Okay. And then we'll add a new expansion and start up
Yeah.
again.
Because some of these characters don't work unless you have the expansions.
That's true.
Like this knight is garbage. He should be getting rewards every time he helps somebody, but
And
He seems to
Schmilsson
be
didn't
doing
get
alright.
a great sword.
he's doing all. Get out of here. Oh, he doesn't want to help me. Dragons? No, thank you.
I think he only helps other evil people.
He helped me.
So if we were of the same alignment, he'd help me.
Maybe not.
No, he helped me.
Or if I was a woman. He's that guy. It's probably because I've attacked him a couple times.
Whatever.
These are all possibilities.
Technically, that's the third time I've attacked him.
Oh,
Wow.
I want him to lose. That's a bummer.
But he's got a good heart.
Does he?
A good evil heart. A good evil heart.
It's a greedy mofo.
Seems like a dick.
Well, I don't like him, but
He looks like a dick.
he looks like an actor that I can't place.
Yeah.
A 90s actor.
A 90s actor.
Yeah.
Oh. Thought he looked like a vampire from Twilight.
He's done with me.
I was thinking Tom Cruise from Interview with the Vampire.
Yeah, that could be.
What's that guy's name? Stroud or something like that?
Strat?
Lestat.
Lestat.
Les Stroud was from Survivor Man.
Stroud?
Lestroud, yep.
Les Stroud.
I don't watch that show.
You didn't miss anything.
Was it him or Bear Grylls that... Was it him or Bear Grylls that would spend the night in the hotel?
I don't know.
They were supposed to
I
be
think it was
out.
Bear Grylls, wasn't it?
I think so, too. Can't believe I didn't kill the Hobgoblin. Oh, he's not helping you anymore either.
It's like he's full of it.
He's
He's like,
like-
I don't need any more.
He's like, hey, wait a minute, where are all my rewards? It's not even turned on? What am I even doing here?
That's why he turned evil.
Get a little more cash. Go get some training.
Classic heel turn.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
So I saw some early reviews for the new AEW video game, and they're saying it feels like an updated N64 wrestling game. So I'm pretty excited for it.
That's cool.
Like No Mercy or...
Sounds like something that would be up here.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
What's it gonna be on? PC?
Everything, yeah. Apparently the graphics aren't great, but I don't really care about that.
No.
I really feel like if it was the same as the Nintendo 64, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, that's all I've wanted for
Only with like,
20 years.
they could clean up their, when their arms raced, there weren't like holes in their arms or something, but
Yeah, they could do that. Like, those are my favorite games of all time, I think.
It's like you're on
spent
your
a
own
lot of
there.
time. Yeah, he hasn't helped me ever. He's not a Connery fan.
Not Zardoz. You ever see Zardoz?
I have not.
Yeah, I have.
You're missing out, Will.
Schmill.
Am I really?
Yeah, Schmill, you're missing out. Got a really solid opening, and then it's just kind of disappointing for the next 2 hours. I'm just gonna cast this spell because I don't want it to tell me I can do it forever. That's fine. Oh, nice.
Is there any benefit for me to go back to the crags?
You still got a great sword, but you don't have one, so.
I can heal a life for a fate. I'll go there then. I could use some fate.
I was wrong. You don't get a great sword. That's another character. I can't remember who his name is now. Like the warrior or something? Fighter?
Something.
The guy with the strength 6, that's all I know. There are 2 ghosts on that spot.
Guess so.
So this guy.
What is calm?
Land.
Wando.
Are you even smart enough to cast spells?
No, he can't even have a spell.
It's pretty though. Can you do it now?
Gonna try.
I'm gonna give him my
Pretty
best
good.
shot.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty better.
It's not good
No.
enough. These spells suck.
You have that cross. Does that help you with the church?
I don't die. That's all.
That's better, right?
Yeah, just don't get anything. Like a wasted turn, you know.
Well, I know where I'm not going.
Where's that?
Like the damage.
Over to.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, there. Let's see if I can take this guy out. Probably.
Look pretty good.
Looks like he's got like one of those maze books from when you were a kid.
He's just doing it in his lap.
Yeah, like, look at the picture. He's got like a little book of mazes there.
It does
I'm
look
trying to
like
look at
mazes.
I wonder how many times he backtracked.
He looks really confused too. He's like, son of a bitch, a dead end.
Again?
Alchemist. They keep trying to ask me to turn things into gold. I don't know what you're talking about.
Why do people keep asking me that?
I like mazes. That's what I do. Mazes.
I'm a maze guy. What do you want from me?
Heck, yeah, just give me a stuff. I'll try to melt it down. I don't know.
Call me Al. My father was Mr. Chemist. How'd you assassinate that statue?
You know. Put something in his lunch.
You auto-killed a statue. Ooh, the Oasis.
Midnight at the Oasis.
No, wrong one. Alchemize the Holy Lance by accident. That'd be pretty great.
Look, I'm a maze guy. I told you. I can't tell a sword from a lance.
I don't know. Uh-oh, what's going on here?
Why can't I do... I wanted to do the chivalric knight. Oh well. I guess it's you.
That is weird. Oh, he's got the necklace, right?
Oh, he's got the amulet.
Yeah,
you
he
got the
does.
amulet.
Yeah.
That bastard.
Why would you do... I can't believe you've done this.
It wasn't meant for you. There you go. That's not so bad.
Oh, the gold I never had.
Oh, this is just retaliatory.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what it is. Welcome to Talisman, bitch.
Oh. Mother effer.
Did you even lose
That's
any?
hard.
I guess not. Oh, because I don't have any. It's just
Yeah,
from
it's
like
all buffed.
Aiden-
Doesn't look like it.
Aiden's and- yeah. That worked out.
He just has crap. Why would you even go there if you were gonna? This is stupid.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Don't be late
Wizard
for that
school.
movie. What?
Look at that beard laser.
Did it work?
Yeah, I lost
Are you-
my one soul, but I claimed the one that you used.
Are you nullified?
Uh-oh. Look at this guy go.
Why'd you have so many spells?
Found a book.
Because he got the spell book. It allows him his full complement of spells. Oh,
no,
nice.
That was a waste.
Too late. Yeah, I just ran out.
Apparently. I cast out myself, so I lost your spell too.
Oh.
Genius! Great coding, Nomad. Great
Blade.
coding.
Isn't that what you intended?
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna cast this on myself to get rid of my own spells. And I don't want to undo it, so don't make an undo button.
This may have been a tactical error.
He's got it.
Oh, yep.
I
Oh,
could
look at that.
destroy one,
Destroy him.
but that's not...
Come
I'm just gonna
on,
go
let's
for it.
fight.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it.
Why?
Because I want the trophies, Will. Or Schmil.
What if you lose?
I lose one life. Oh no. Oh god. Still have another turn.
I watched like a 2-hour YouTube video about a Doom file, new Doom mod that came out. Did you see that thing?
My house. I tried to play my
Yeah.
house. Yeah, it's weird.
It's fucked up.
I couldn't get past the dog.
Apparently you're
Couldn't
not
kill him.
supposed to. You're just supposed to walk past him.
Oh, he's killed me.
Did you watch the YouTube video?
No, I didn't want to spoil it, so I still
Yeah.
don't really know And like I tried to do what I did the first time, and I couldn't quite get it to the same place, and I found a different way. It's really weird.
Yeah, there's a lot. It's so weird that someone made that.
Yeah, there's like I don't know how in-depth the YouTube video is, but there's like accompanying
really
files and journals and stuff that you can like look through. Yeah.
It's like ties into that book. I can't remember what it's called now. House of Vines.
I don't know it, but that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's so weird. It makes me uncomfortable.
It genuinely scared the crap out of me. Like I was playing it down here.
Yeah.
And there's a part where like you can turn off the breaker and the power goes out and like new types of monsters start to spawn, and I was like, what the hell is happening? Yeah,
you caused a fire.
Yeah. And then like my partner wife like at the exact same time happened to turn off the lights in the room that I was in.
Oh, geez.
Like as the lights went out in the game. I nearly shit my pants. I thought she was messing with me.
I nearly shot myself.
Anyway, it's fun.
Man, that's a crazy wad. I won't spoil anything for you since you actually want to play it.
I don't even know how I'm supposed to win though. Like, anytime I get to that three-headed dog, there's nothing to do. I keep dumping all my ammo into him, but you're saying I shouldn't?
I think you're supposed to avoid it.
Okay.
Because there's the good dog and the other dog.
There's the good little ghost dog.
Oh, come on, man. Why?
That's not gonna work.
Fought this demon like 8 times.
You still there, Schmilsson?
It's weird. I don't have as many memories of Doom as I do of Duke Nukem.
Oh yeah.
I remember playing through in Wolfenstein too. I remember that more than Doom.
Really? I feel like we had Doom more often in our house than the other two.
I feel like you're right. I just don't really remember it. It's just kind of weird.
I remember once Duke Nukem came out, I played that a lot more.
I never did.
No? Oh.
No, I never played like the first few levels of that.
I bought it again in college.
Yeah.
At an Ames. That was going out of business.
That's cool.
I got one of those weird, like, third-party big box expansions you used to be able to find at, like...
Yeah, I remember that you had that.
Yeah, Duke It Out in DC or something like that.
Did you have one for Doom?
I remember that.
I had Lost Episodes of Doom. It was like a book. It was like the Lost episode. It came with a floppy that had, like, 3 new episodes on it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yep.
Yep, that was cool.
I just remember dial-up internet and playing with your friend there, Air Biscuits.
That was cool.
Mm-hmm. It was fun.
And Dad getting pissed that we were tying up the phone line.
Bag of gold, bag of gold.
Each bag of gold is worth 1 gold each.
It's only got 1 coin in it.
So I could have my thing back if I went over here. Oh, that's a magic portal. Never mind. Let's see what else is in the desert.
Magic portal.
Uh-oh.
A witch.
She's lurking there.
That's
Look
great.
out.
You're gonna get toaded.
Give me a strength.
Oh, that's the opposite.
Thank
of what
you.
we want. Wait, did you gain a strength?
He did.
Yeah, I
just
did.
read that.
She gave me exactly what I wanted. I nailed it. Dragon. Kill him.
What a wuss.
Why did he do that? That's a free
He
strike.
really is.
You are one pathetic loser.
He really wanted a gnome.
No offense.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
Thank you.
Well played. Well played.
What are you gonna do, Gypsy?
Oh, is it my turn?
Are you gonna be affected by the magical vortex?
Yeah,
Will you hold caution close to you, or will you throw it to the wind?
Anything for my princess.
I had to minimize to do that, so that's why I couldn't see my turn.
I see.
So that only... Well, it doesn't even affect you.
Nope, I can choose not to be.
There's a blizzard out there.
In the
Oh,
desert.
wow. I wasn't ready for that.
Ready for what?
The air horn?
The air horn. It seemed louder the first
Is this
time.
a joke?
Why can I only move one? What's going on?
There's a blizzard on.
It's a blizzard time, boys.
Oh. I could get 2 cards, or I could roll. Take 2 cards and see what's over here. Raiders? That's
They
a lot of
escaped
gold.
to the oasis.
And they
That's where
escaped
they are.
right to where I am.
Is it there now? Like, will you pick it
Error,
up now?
curse of error.
I think I did. I don't think I lost my gold. Yeah, I didn't lose my gold. That's stupid.
You saw exactly where they left it.
We were gonna run off with this, but this is where we were going, so here you
This guy
go.
wants to fight me? Is he for real?
Yeah, fight me. I'm gonna fight you, Sivo.
Good try, buddy.
Can you only assassinate when you attack?
I believe so. I do need a talisman.
Use the
So I'm gonna
talisman
do
sword.
Take one of these off your hands, bud.
I don't know what to tell you, bud. We can film them, dude, because they ain't got no souls.
What are you thinking?
Oh yeah.
I'm out of beer.
You're completely out or just like at this moment?
No, I'm completely out.
Oh, that sucks.
It's alright. I'll keep it short of where I was last week.
That's probably a good idea. I'm not gonna follow that advice though.
Oh, it's my turn. Sorry.
They have those fruit forests up where you're at?
I'm still drinking the same. I bought a 12-pack of the ones from
The
last
juice
time.
force?
No, the New Belgium Imperial IPA.
Oh, okay. Hold on, I'm gonna not be affected by that.
Lemure.
This guy looks just like me.
It does look like you.
Why am I missing a turn?
Because you're
Evil
you're not
darkness.
evil. There was an
right.
event.
Man, you are one
Oh, I
pathetic
wanna be
loser.
there. Look at that. You got
hate this
axes
guy.
and that guy drinking out of water.
I hate the chivalric knights so much.
He's doing so little with so much.
I want that. Thank you.
Now, if only you could get into the middle.
I know, I can't get in. Let me in!
No,
They're
you
done, I
can't.
mean.
There we go.
That'll do.
Nice job. You caught for yourself.
Yeah. I did well.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
That's funny. Gain strength.
Nice. I only need 820 more strength to get that achievement.
I can't believe it was all reset for me. Does this guy want to fight?
What's he even doing?
Stop being a Sally.
He's wasting everybody's time.
Yeah.
Wasting everybody's time.
Report him, boys. Oh, he's like, I want to cast.
He's gonna get rid of the amulet when he's got 2 swords.
He's got 3 spells.
I need 2 swords. I like these
He wants
swords.
to use his spells. That's all.
That's true. Oof.
Why?
Oh, it was close.
I want to go there. Why?
What happened? Why are you messing with me,
targeting.
man? Come on.
Taken from you.
Immovable.
What?
I'm
That's
gonna
not very
have that.
chivalric.
I'll have that spell.
Just happened?
Everybody went transparent.
Why can't I
Blue
cast it
box is
on
up to
him?
something.
He has that amulet.
No, he doesn't. He dropped
No, he
it.
ditched it.
Oh, I don't know.
Gas
So
spells.
freaking annoying, man. I'll cast on
Maybe it's
Steven.
because it's not his turn yet.
Oh,
A demon.
he hasn't moved yet. Why can't I cast it on him?
You know?
I don't know.
Another one. Wow,
Again?
these are a lot of these.
That's weird.
It's evil climate change.
Yeah,
Can't deny it.
it's just
It does
natural.
feel more humid.
Did you know that the middle region used to be called the dark region?
Did not know that.
Because it's actually dark. You ever heard that argument? Never mind.
Nope.
Greenland used to be green.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Oh.
I see what you're doing.
Fucking jamming to this music right now. That's what I'm doing.
I wish I could experience that. I'll have to watch it later.
Got the Phoenix Wright soundtrack blasting in my ears.
Nice. Have you seen that Rainn Wilson show about finding the happiest places on Earth and figuring out why they're so happy?
No.
It's on Peacock.
What do you think?
But he went to Iceland, and it's like one of the happiest places on Earth. But they're also one of the most medicated places on Earth. So,
Medicated in what way? Like antidepressants?
yes.
Oh, okay. That sucks.
I guess we have our answer.
I just started watching the set. Is he going
He's
in?
going in.
He's
How
going
do you
in,
get
boys.
there?
What
He's
the-
8 and 6.
I guess I'm going in
How
now.
do you auto open that?
I don't know. I'm gonna
He has a
follow
gnome.
him.
He's got a gnome.
Oh, he does have a
He's a
gnome.
gnome. Okay.
I was gonna go in anyway, but now I'm definitely going in.
Yeah, me too. Oh man, this is gonna
I
get
wish I
hot.
could get in there.
I did not expect him to make that move.
Who's a chicken? Who's a chicken? Who?
You're not my fucking mother!
The Chivalric Knight.
Oh, okay. How's he a chicken? He's going for it.
He's just a chicken.
Oh.
Chip, 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 chip. Counter character.
Do it. Do
I am
it.
stronger than him.
Assert your dominance. And then turn whatever weapon you steal into gold.
Yeah.
Or just take a life.
He's got so many weapons.
I think I'm just gonna take a life, yeah. He'll probably roll a 6.
You better hope he does.
That'll do.
He accepts the results.
He will not be winning. It will not happen.
He's going for it.
He's going the craft way. Like, what is he doing?
Halfway.
What is going on? What is even happening?
No, he's getting the craft.
He's like, what the hell is wrong with you? You're the worst knight ever.
He knew the deck was going to be Mephistopheles.
Yeah, maybe the AI is bored because
It's a
it
great
does not play it with the missing components.
That's true.
Pretty good. Alright.
Yeah, that'll do.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that'll do. Up that craft.
Couple of ghosties.
That came in handy.
Let's see. Is there a good way to do this?
You got, what?
You did them all,
I have
right?
14, yeah, I do have 14, yep.
Yeah. Craft it up.
More, yeah. Damn.
Woof.
Well done.
Moving on.
Going back in? Alright.
Yeah,
How'd you...
it's
Oh,
fun.
yeah.
Wow.
The way the early game went, I really thought you would be in there,
Me?
Mr. Boo Box.
I'm
Yeah.
trying, man. I can't get into that.
I thought you'd find a. I know. I thought you'd find a way in,
Give it my best.
but you haven't been able to get across that river. I know.
Poor guy.
Oh, the rune sword too. Nice.
Yep.
I'm in trouble.
You're
not gonna
ahead.
get there soon enough to do anything.
Remember, you
Yeah.
can't
I am
bless
ahead,
it,
but
you
I'm not
have
gonna
your
kill
own
her.
turn. Oh no.
Are you in trouble, Schmilsson?
I think so,
Why?
because you're gonna get there before me, or at the same time.
You're ahead though.
I can't assassinate on the Crown of Command, so you'll win our strength. You have an advantage in strength.
Yeah.
Still samurai.
What?
Still samurai.
Steel Samurai?
Yeah. I'm coming in, boys. This is my ringtone. This is my ringtone for my phone.
That little ring?
Mm-hmm.
The chime?
No, the song that's playing right now.
Oh, we can't hear that.
Oh, yeah, I
Sorry,
can't hear
sorry,
it.
sorry.
Maybe later. Ugh. That's no better.
Uh-oh.
Good grief.
You go in the craftway there? Oh, that makes sense, actually.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Hans. Hams.
I need to ditch this before somebody else gets it.
The alchemist?
No, the wand.
Oh, come on, man.
Well, I can't have Hans stealing it from me in the circle.
Follower is dead. That's too funny.
Hams.
Hams.
Hams. That's what I said. It's not, but...
Coming in, boys. Here I come.
What if you don't roll high enough? Oh, there you go.
Hopefully you get the roll. Yeah.
I just got supposed to evade this guy. What the fuck's going on?
You can evade. You'll evade it now. Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
Get in on this crap.
You gonna make it in time?
That helps.
Come in. I'll do the best I can.
Yeah. He's gonna make it interesting.
It's already pretty chaotic, honestly.
Yeah, I don't even have any strength to fight you with.
Oh, fart. Oh, you're gone. That's easy. No problem there.
How many guides must die?
Then do it in all.
All the guides. I love they have a special ability. And then nothing.
Look at him. It's like this way.
Guide.
Oh. Poor old Bill.
Guide.
Poor old Bill.
Guide. Poor old Bill. You don't much need that amulet anymore.
No. How many do I need to ditch?
I don't know.
One more.
Apparently it's still too much. Come on, good roll.
That's a bad rule.
That's
Sean
not a good roll.
Connery,
That's
what
not
are
a
you
good
doing?
roll.
S words.
Dying. S words. Anal bum cover.
Fight the pit fiends. His little tiny axe.
Come on, Death. Best 7 out of 13.
Just auto kill them. Why we gotta watch it?
He doesn't have the option.
Yeah.
He has to roll.
Take your
He's
axe.
not in
again,
the
yeah.
south.
Take your axe here, little tiny helmet.
Mhm.
Now take them off and put them back on before you fight the next one.
Mhm. You guys watch any basketball?
Negative.
No.
Well, actually, I know what's
Negative.
going on. So, did the Celtics win or not?
They lost.
Okay, so it's over.
They got destroyed.
Miami and
Yeah.
Denver?
Miami and Denver. So either we're going to have an 8 seed winning the first time, or Denver's going to win it for the first time.
Crazy. Exhilarating AI on AI action.
Did Miami have injuries, or did they just get good at the end of the season? Like, how did they go? How'd they go from being an 8
It
seed?
seems
to
like
being
they were
in the final?
sandbagging.
Okay.
It seems like they were sandbagging all year. I don't know. They're like really showing up in the playoffs, and they didn't all year long. So
What does sandbagging mean in basketball? Like not trying?
You know,
Right.
sandbagging.
but not putting forth their best effort,
Okay.
doing enough to get in. I don't know of anything that happened to them that made them worse throughout the regular season, but they were up 3-0 on the Celtics in the Eastern Finals. The Celtics came back to tie it.
Mm-hmm.
So tonight was the Game 7. But the Celtics got annihilated. So
Where were the
20
Celtics
points.
ranked? Where were they
I
ranked?
think they were 1 or 2.
1 or 2.
They were either 1 or 2. I can't remember. It seems since I brought it up I should know, but in fact I don't.
You're an untrue
They were
fan.
the 2. I am an untrue fan. I show up in the postseason. That's pretty much it. Oh man, I just cannot roll. I'm done. I'm gonna die right here.
Yeah, you're getting screwed by death.
Alright, Death. Best.
I
9
appreciate
out
him
of
doing all that
19.
work though. Like you had a lot of lives coming in that I was afraid I'd have to deal with.
I did. I had 6 coming in.
Yeah. I was like, oh man, that's gonna be tough, but probably get 2 wins.
No, I'm not even gonna get in there before you kill me.
That's true. I could potentially crown a command you guys.
He
Sorry,
should
bud.
be dead.
Yeah, this should do it. He doesn't even know it. On the steps of the crown of command. Done.
Yeah. Does he have his armor still?
He could roll a 6.
But he didn't.
Take that unicorn.
A mule no more.
Mjolnir?
Mule no more.
Mjolnir.
Ah, I'm just gonna get
Dude, you're
killed right
dead.
here. I am dead.
Oh man. That's disappointing. Schmil,
Man, I
I'm
don't know
sorry.
if I should go in, if I should just like hang out on the outside.
How's he back? What the hell? What the?
Whoa, wait a minute.
What?
What?
What the what?
Who let him in here?
Some of this settings messed up.
Actually, no one
Who
was
let
at the
that
crown
guy
of
in?
command, so like respawns are allowed.
Oh yeah. Wow.
That dickhead.
So don't go in there yet. Let me die real quick.
No. I gotta go to bed tonight.
You know, can't stay up late? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying I can't stay up all night if Will's gonna try to respawn and start over again.
Yeah. I think he can't respawn once someone's kind of command.
Yeah, he was telling me not to go in,
Oh,
let him
okay.
die.
Come on, man. Roll
No,
better
I
than a
can't.
6.
Man, that's the best I've rolled. I mean, I haven't rolled anything better than
That
a
was a good
6.
game.
Rip.
I'm dead.
Rest
I just
in
got
peace.
killed by death. I guess if anybody's gonna kill me.
Wow, you lost 6 in a row to death, huh?
Yeah.
That sucks. I'm sorry.
Just need to pick one.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
Is that okay, Will? Schmil?
Okay.
Did I play this?
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
Is that okay?
Oh, it's true. I take no offense. I have it coming. I just wish I had more beer to watch you guys play.
1 through 3. 1 through 3. One through 3.
There's one.
No.
Come on, Jens, guys.
I really feel like I was failed by the RNG there.
Yeah, you got screwed.
Yeah, you sat at that death for like 8 turns.
I was in there first.
Yeah, you were.
We
That's
were all
true.
like, yeah, man, you're ahead. Don't worry about it.
I really thought I'd have more problems at the next step, not that one. Do either of you guys have the new Zelda game yet?
I do. It's sitting in my Amazon package.
You haven't played it yet?
I don't
No.
want it.
You don't
Looking
want
at
it?
it right now.
No.
Why don't you want it?
I don't like those ones. I don't know. I didn't like Breath of the Wild, and I watched.
Really?
I loved it.
It
I
had
watched
so
a
much
coworker
fun.
playing the new one, and it just looks like miserable. I don't know. They don't look fun to me.
That's fair. I mean, whatever.
That's all I played for months.
I was so disappointed I couldn't get into it at all.
I love that game.
I mean, it's definitely a departure from the other ones, but I haven't played Wind Waker or Skyward Sword
ever
or any
played
of
Wind Waker?
those. No,
Wind
I
Waker
really
is
want
good.
to. I know, I remember you. I remember watching you play it and collecting all the statues and stuff. And thinking,
Yeah.
man, I'd like to play this. But I never did.
I don't know. It's not my thing.
Yeah, I love Wind Waker. Actually, like, I have Skyward Sword on Switch. I've never played it. I've never played Twilight Princess, and I own it on GameCube. I should play Twilight Princess.
I tried to play it. I couldn't get into it.
I like Breath of the Wild. I know people don't like.
What was the first one on the Nintendo 64?
Ocarina of Time.
That's the last one I played before.
You didn't play Majora's Mask?
I don't think so. I didn't own it.
I love that game.
Majora's Mask is great.
If I did play it, it was only every once in a while because you owned it, maybe. But
This guy's not gonna
I
help.
I don't think that I beat it. I'm pretty sure.
Good game. I like the Game Boy ones that Capcom did. Oracle
Yeah.
of Ages and
I love
Seasons.
those
Those are really
games.
good.
I
Yeah.
have them somewhere. Come on, man. You gotta help me out.
He's not into it.
He's like, nah, I'm good. Let's just die.
He's like, I'm not getting my bonuses.
There's too much shit on me.
I don't want to be around anymore.
I'm just kind of depressed overall.
Yeah.
Good game.
So what's the bit?
It's not over yet. That knight's still got one more hit left.
Of course.
Of course, it would come down to you and him.
I already killed him once. He's a
He's
ghost.
a zombie.
Don't heal, you dick.
He can't heal.
He can't?
No, he can't heal. He can
At price
actually.
point, he can heal.
That price point, he can actually heal. What are you doing? You can't slap. You can't hit.
Well, it looks like we'll be facing off against the assassin again next week.
Yep, that's the scene.
Is the assassin in the base game?
Yeah, he's
Yep.
the base
Okay,
character.
so we'll be playing base game characters next week
Yeah.
with the base characters.
Good
Yep.
game, Assassin. Good game. Well
Thanks.
played.
2 weeks in a row.
So good.
Looks
He's
like he'll
so
be the
skilled.
assassin again next week.
Yep. I won the most battles.
Level 28, Spirit Destroyer.
I had the most
Let's
followers.
fucking go.
It says I had the most followers.
Yeah, we tied. Most strongest. Highest craft.
I took revenge. I did.
Most trophies. That's pretty good. Won the most fights against characters. Spent the most gold. Wow, I got everything. Leveled up. I'm level 17 now.
Nice job.
I'm level 20.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
You going board game arena,
pretty much.
boys?
Yeah, I'll play a little bit.
Aight.
No. Wrong button. You know, I really should have had this open to begin with.
You good with playing Wingspan?
Thinking ahead.
Might be all we play, but that's fine. Depending how long it goes.
We might get in one more something.
Maybe. I'll be right
Alright,
back and
let's
get
go.
some food. I'll be. Oh wait.
Oh,
yeah, go
okay.
ahead.
Yeah, you're right. No, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay, be right back. What are you laughing about?
It was actually a burp. Excuse me.
Okay. Thought you were laughing.
No, it was the Imperial IPA laughing for me.
Check.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, that's fast.
It was fast.
Just grabbing a jar of olives. I want to eat some olives.
That's what you grabbed.
Yeah, eat some olives. Eat those up. Let's play
That
some
would not
birds.
be my first grab.
What do you grab?
I don't know, but it wouldn't be olives.
No. Everybody's different.
Judgy, aren't you?
Everybody is different.
Hot wingspan action.
I guess
Now I
we're
want
good
hot
with
wings.
trains.
I can't believe nobody's watching this.
Come on, man. We got quite a few views. I don't know if it was just us viewing on YouTube. We had 22 views.
I only want.
I watched it once.
The whole thing?
I clicked through it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we had 2 hours of watching time.
I really kind of skipped to the middle.
I didn't watch it at all. I just
Oh, really?
remember I tried to find the time that we like changed games. That was it. The title or the chapters didn't work because we had copyright issues.
What was copyrighted?
I played some copyrighted songs by accident.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
It was a mistake on my part. I'm sorry.
For this week or last week?
Last week?
Okay.
It'll be okay.
This week it's video game music, so it should be not copyrighted.
All right.
But I forgot to press record like 20 minutes into the game.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I remember that.
You remember that?
You mentioned it.
Are you
Like a
drinking
first
tonight,
person.
or are you not drinking?
I am not drinking.
When will you be drinking?
I don't know. When I got money for drinking.
You mean you some money so you can drink?
It's all right.
Oh, I feel bad. I worked so much overtime, like this week. I feel so tired.
I didn't fall asleep until about 3:30 in the morning last night.
That's when I woke up for work.
The game broke. There we go.
Refresh.
I refreshed it.
Refresh.
You guys ever see the movie My Dinner with Andre?
No, is that with Billy Crystal?
No. It's got Wallace Shawn in it.
It sounds familiar.
Andre the Giant, right?
Oh, I remember that when it came out. I did not see it. No, not Andre the
That's when I
Giant.
saw that.
There's My Giant. That's not.
Okay, I saw that.
It's not that one. Yeah.
It's not that one? You sure?
My Dinner with Andre was like that. Is it Mitch something? Is it Mitch Album?
It's Wallace Shawn and a guy named
No,
Andre.
the writer.
But they wrote it. Wallace Shawn and Andre wrote it. I don't know who you're talking about. They wrote it themselves.
They did.
It's just two guys, yeah. Anyway, it's like 2 hours long and they're just talking at dinner. That's all it is.
Is it good?
I don't know.
Oh, cool.
It's interesting. I thought
That
of
sounds
like there's
awful.
lots to think about. They don't really make weird movies like that. Maybe they do and I just don't know where they are.
I mean, they must, right?
I guess.
You ever seen I think it was Swimming with Sharks with Kevin Spacey?
Nope.
It's like they never changed never changes. It's all happening in one place, and just people coming and going out of the same.
Like one location.
Right.
I never saw that.
I think it was Swimming with Sharks.
Did you ever see the Michael Keaton movie Birdman?
Yeah.
I didn't. I always
It's
meant to
really
watch
good.
it though.
It's really good. Yeah, I wanted that bird.
It's my bird now.
My bird now, boss.
It's in my belly now.
I had plans for that.
That's too bad.
Should have made your intentions known.
I still would have taken it.
I mean, I figured that.
Yeah.
You gotta work tonight, Ham Chimps?
Nope.
So we can play a little bit later?
A little bit. I really have to get sleep though. I have not been sleeping.
That's
so.
fair. I'm just curious.
It's like midnight.
Call it?
Yeah, midnight is good for me.
Fair. Oh, I wasted that bird. Damn it.
Why? What do you mean?
Because he's got an ability. I didn't read it.
Oh.
Got too drunk.
Got too drunk. Didn't read the card.
I'm only seeing my perspective. Let's go look at the other players' builds. Just like a mourning dove.
Mm-hmm.
Needs a song. Sounds like she's singing. Sounds like she's singing. I wish birds made that sound. Be hilarious.
Walk out your front door. Like there's much choice. Look at the boo box. Holy crap, what do you got going on down here?
Just a lot of eggs. Don't worry about it. It's just a lot of eggs.
I gotta worry about it. Jeez Louise. You're killing it.
So,
Yeah.
Wingspan
Happy Memorial Day.
is a game where you have to acquire points.
Does anyone in the chat not know how to play Wingspan? Because obviously, if there's no one there,
I'm saying for the VOD viewers in the future who want to follow along.
we gotta play some birds, and we hope for the best. That's the long and short of it. Yeah, it really was quite silent there for a minute, wasn't it?
Yeah, totally silent.
I'm deep in
Very,
my
very
droughts.
silent.
I'm about 5 years in.
5 beers.
9.5s.
5 9.5s.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
God, good God.
Watch you go. What is that duck? That's a ruddy duck, if I ever seen one.
I want that Chihuahua Raven. I want it bad, baby.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Maybe we should come prepared with topics of conversation.
Like what?
Have you read any good books?
Books?
Yeah.
No, how about you?
That'd be good. Do you read?
I'm currently working my way through the works of Michael Moorcock.
I'm not familiar.
Moorcock?
Michael Moorcock. He's a British fantasy author. Credited with
Does he
creating
have any-
multiverse and fiction. What's that?
Does he have any titles that I would be familiar with?
His most famous character is Elric. But I'd never heard of him.
Sounds familiar.
Elric?
And all the Elric. He's like an albino elf.
Is that Dark Tower series? Or am I making that up?
No, not Dark Tower.
Mythgard?
No. The Eternal Champion is the name of the umbrella around all of his stuff.
Okay. I've
The
never
Eternal
read it.
Champion sequence.
Like, I legit, like, I try to read fantasy novels now, and I just don't have, like, I can't invest myself in learning the lore.
Michael Moorcock's kind of a pulp author. Like, all of his books are like, they remind me of like John Carter of Mars or something like that. They all move pretty fast. And they're pulpy.
You say John Carpenter?
John
Mars?
Carter of Mars.
Okay, I don't know that.
You know, okay.
The last fantasy books I was really trying to tackle was the Game of Thrones, but I felt like every time a new one came out, it took so long that I had to reread the old ones to remember what was going on. And it was just too big an investment of my time.
I like those books, though.
Yeah.
You guys think he's gonna finish it? Or
No.
Oh, definitely not. He's working on prequels right now instead of finishing.
The Robert Jordan route.
That worked out so well. I did finally finish those.
Real time?
Yeah.
Was it worth it?
Man, I could not. I remember the last one was like the Path of Daggers I read.
Yeah.
I couldn't. All I want to read is Matt and Perrin, and like I don't care.
Yeah,
what
those are
anybody likes.
the ones that were interesting.
Yeah.
But then they force fed you the other stuff.
Elaine and Rand. No thanks, I'm good.
And the Rand stuff, as you get going, it gets more and more and more uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I don't know that it would fly. I don't know how they're making a TV show out of it. They're gonna have to really
watch it.
change
It wasn't
the
that good.
TV show.
Yeah. It's on Amazon, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I tried to watch the first season.
they changed a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
They took a lot of liberties. The stuff that I would change was not really the first 3 books. I would have changed stuff later on. But that's me.
I remember the 7th book dragging on quite a bit for some reason.
Yeah, me too. There was one of them that I didn't actually buy the book. I bought the book on tape,
Yeah.
which was that was a really bad mistake. It just
I think that was
I
Path
think-
of Daggers. I remember seeing that in your car.
I remember listening to Winter's Heart or something like that
That
on a
was
trip.
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one. Yep.
That was awful.
It was awful.
It was awful for me. I don't know if the book was good or not.
It doesn't matter. It was awful. every morning I'd wake up and be like, oh man, I've got to figure out where I was when I fell asleep.
How many tapes was that? Do you know? Or was it CDs?
It was tapes. It was probably like 10. It was awful. That was not the route. I should have just bought the book. Have you read Roger Zelazny?
Me?
Yeah.
I have some of his short fiction.
Have you
But
read the
no.
Book of Amber? No.
No.
I like that one a lot. I can almost picture it as a video game as I'm reading it.
Yeah, games.
I'm looking.
Oh, sorry.
Oh. Yeah, Michael Moorcock's really cool. You should check him out.
Should I
He was
start?
hugely influential on Neil Gaiman.
Really?
Yep, Neil Gaiman says he's one of his biggest inspirations.
Wow. High praise.
I guess.
Yep. And you start anywhere. I don't know.
What do you mean?
You say where do you start?
Yeah, where do you start?
Well, his whole thing is the multiverse. They're all happening at the same time. So
Oh, okay.
start anywhere you want.
You ever happen upon George R. R. Martin's Wild Cards books?
But I remember you reading
I
those.
tried.
Those are
I couldn't
bad.
find them.
Oh, really? They were hard to find.
Yeah, they're hard to find.
Yeah. I have. But I ended up selling them because I knew.
What?
Why'd you sell them?
What'd you say?
I wasn't going to reread them.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Not good?
I don't know. It was hard.
Sorry, viewers. I should make this more interesting. And I'll show you the players' boards.
Are there viewers?
No.
Oh.
You could show other people's boards?
Yeah, you can scroll down.
Oh, I see. The last thing I read was a Star Wars book.
Really?
Yeah.
EU?
What was that?
Expanded Universe?
I think so. Like, canon book?
Okay, so not Expanded Universe.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know the terminology, I suppose.
My bad.
It's okay.
Which one was it?
It was an Old Republic book. I can't
Oh.
remember what it was called. It was about space terrorism.
Aren't they all?
Topical. I don't know. I kind of like Star Wars again, but I can't ever see myself reading a book set in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
I wanted to do the new canon books, but I just don't have the time.
The only reason I did was because I saw it on clearance at a bookstore.
Mm.
I was like, I'm gonna read a book.
Like, I'd be interested in having all the canon books, but
You are?
I would be, but I'm not going to do it. There's no
those
reason.
declare them non-canon sometime down the road.
Yeah, Disney like retcons it again.
Yep.
Right.
You telling me Mos Eisley Cantina stories wasn't real?
Not canon.
Come on, man. Spent a lot of time.
I remember Hamshams there reading the Heir to the Empire books.
Yeah. Those were cool. At the time. I don't know if they're cool now. I thought Dragonlance was cool too, so.
It was.
We all thought it was
You
cool.
were right.
They just came out with a new, Margaret Wise and Tracy Hickman came out with a new one, Dragons
No
of
way.
Deceit. Yeah, for real. A new trilogy.
I just assumed they were dead.
No, they're still kicking. I guess this new one's got time travel in it, and they go back to the original books and do like a Back to the
Why?
Future 2 situation.
No way.
Because something like that.
Huh.
I like those books.
You
Graceland,
Yeah,
the original
Raceland.
three.
Graceland and Carmen.
Yeah, the original 3 books are so good. I mean, I don't know if they were good, but they really defined my 7th grade in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I think
I
it was
don't know
more
if they
my
were good.
junior or senior year. That's when I did.
Those 3 books.
I feel like the Legends trilogy is superior to the Chronicles trilogy.
Really?
The Time of the Twins, yeah, the Time of the Twins, Death of the Twins, those ones.
Totally was
Have you read those
subpar.
ones?
Yeah, I read
Really?
them. There were so many of
I
those
like-
books back then. Remember that?
Yeah, there were a ton. I was actually looking at like a complete list the other day to see how many there are, like how you'd approach reading them.
Yeah.
There weren't that many when we started collecting. I found out, like,
Really?
not really, not compared to how much there were by the end of it. How many there
were
were?
some trash ones though.
There sure were.
Tannis Half-Elven. That guy was trash.
You don't like Chaz?
No.
My kid's got the D&D cookbook from the library,
What's that?
and it's got Odix spiced potatoes in it from.
Oh.
So I made them. They're pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who knew?
That's cool. Man,
My
this
goal.
soundtrack is playing right now. It's my favorite new game. It's called Against the Storm. I love it.
That's the game?
Yeah, it's called Against the Storm. It's like World of Warcraft, but there's no, it's all resource management. You can't. I just love it. I don't know. When I say World of Warcraft, it's like Warcraft 2 resource management.
I used to love those games like that and Warhammer.
Yeah.
Is it Warhammer?
I don't
That was
know.
the space one, right? What was the space one?
Starcraft.
Starcraft. But I would get so caught up in completely dominating. Like, if I didn't completely dominate the level, I didn't want to move on.
Yeah, I hear you. But Against the Storm is like there's no fighting. It's just all like resource management, like harvesting food for your villagers and stuff. It's great.
What's it called?
Against the Storm.
Against the Storm.
Yeah.
Sounds fun. I miss those kinds of games. Like proper RTSs.
It's like a roguelike too because you can like upgrade stuff every time you win.
Early access.
What do you play it on?
Ugh.
It's on PC. Only on PC as far as I know. see how many hours I have. Hold on. 30 hours. It's not that much.
I don't know what to do. Dredge game.
Eh?
Dredge game.
Yep.
What does that mean?
But the game that I bought, Dredge, the fishing game.
Oh. What
It's
about
like,
it?
I beat it.
Oh, you beat it.
Oh, I heard dredge game. That was it.
That's what it's. I just heard dredge game.
Yeah.
Huh?
Dredge game. Hey guys, Dredge game.
Dredge game.
No, I beat it.
Cool, man.
Good.
Good job.
Yeah, thanks.
Proud of you.
Thanks. Thanks. Thanks, guys. No.
What's dredge game? I'm lost.
Fishing game. It's a fishing
It's a
game.
fishing game,
Where is that
but
on?
it's like. I played it on the Switch. I don't know all the systems that it's on.
Okay.
And it's
But
called
it's like,
dredge game.
It's just called Dredge.
Sounds like an onion thing.
It's like a Lovecraftian fishing game.
Oh, weird.
There's all these gigantic sea monsters that are trying to destroy you, and there's some subtle undercurrent mystery. So
Dredge game.
just Dredge.
Just dredge.
Dredge.
It's on Steam. I don't know. It looks spooky. Well,
It's really not.
Schmil. Schmilsson. I don't think I've ever won a game of this.
No. No,
Yeah,
you've got the base score there.
Yeah.
No. It looks like I might have won once. Looks like Boo Box generally wins.
I win. What am I doing here?
You're winning.
You can lay an egg on another bird's nest.
I got it. I figured it out. You guys are fucking dead in the water.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, pretty much. Seems like an accurate assessment. It's looking like we're not going to get another game in either.
Wow. Nothing?
Oh, we'll see. Wrap this up.
We got another round after this.
11:45. Yeah, it's getting pretty close.
Wrap it up. Oh, I have won once. I have one victory in this game. Just for the record.
Huh?
I have won one game.
Nice job.
In Bobcage, the constellation. It was in Bobcage. I saw the constellation.
There's no catching him. He's uncatchable.
Oh man. I wanted to play a song at the end of the stream, but I can't quite get it sorted out.
No.
You know, it's just too hard. Let's see if I can do it.
What you gonna play?
It's a Ween song.
Oh.
Oh yeah, brother.
We.
It was a Ween song. By the way.
It's a Ween
By the
song.
way.
Bye to bye.
Ba with the ba.
Bye to bye.
What's your favorite Kid Rock album?
Definitely whatever one didn't come out.
Oh, that one's pretty good.
It's a good one. Where are the birds? How come I can't see the bird deck? There it is.
Oh.
How about you? Well, when you're gonna listen to Kid Rock, which album do you put on? When you're in a Kid Rock mood?
You know, I don't own one. I did own the one.
The Bull
What was
God.
it? Devil without a.
Devil Without a
Oh,
Cause.
God.
Yep. Yep, I owned that. I don't own it any longer. But you know, your stuff.
What?
When you're in college, you own stuff.
Oh, that's true.
Necessarily buy after the fact. I also owned the Spice Girls album.
Which
Sure
one?
did.
The big one. I don't remember
I mean, the second one had some hits on it.
It was the first one, I'm pretty sure. I owned that. What was it? Trio? The Da Da Da? I
Yeah.
had that
I
album.
like that album.
I liked the one song. I don't remember the other songs on it.
Well, yeah, I mean,
White Town. I owned White Town.
I like that.
I remember that.
I had Duncan Sheik's album.
Oh yeah.
Columbia House and BMG. What other
It's like
stuff did I
getting that
own?
first shipment of CDs from one of those places. That was the best.
It was the best.
11 CDs for 1 cent.
Yeah.
And you were like, yes.
Now I'm going to destroy your credit.
It's almost worth it for that first brick of CDs, though.
Yeah, it was.
12 of them. Oh my god.
Columbia
So-
House. I remember that. Fucking newspapers, man.
I had Columbia House and BMG. I did them both.
Who didn't? I remember that, though. And then Dad was like shocked that it was like $12.95 a month.
Yep.
Who could have predicted this?
I think it was even more than that. It was something ridiculous where you had to like specifically tell them you didn't want the monthly CD before it was sent out, or they charge you $18 or something like that. It was crazy.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part. I got a Madonna album because of that.
Why not?
I think I gave that away. Can't remember the song. It was like Zephyr in the Sky or something in the sky.
I had no idea.
No idea.
I know I had more than one copy of Blues Traveler's album. I gave away. What was that album called?
I don't remember the album. I can picture it. But I don't remember what it was
I can
called.
picture it too. Do you know he used to be in the Spin Doctors?
Yeah.
I didn't know that until recently.
The hook brings you back.
To the Spin Doctors?
On that you can rely. No, the song.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't telling you no lie.
I don't think I'm gonna win this one.
Why?
Because you're right next to me.
I'm keeping up, but I don't know that I've got a lot going for me here. Well, that
I mean,
helps.
my eggs are almost full. I don't have many eggs left.
That helps. I guess it'll come down to bonuses.
I didn't look at that at all. Yeah, I get 0.
You got 0 bonuses?
That's right.
Then you're in trouble.
You heard me.
You heard me.
I got at least 14 points in bonuses coming to me.
Wow. Yeah, I lost. Good game.
Got a lot of them. Wow.
Pretty sure you're the big winner.
I did. It's looking good. Break it down.
He's coming.
No, that's it. Good game,
Good
man.
game.
Good
Well
game.
done.
Is that all we got?
That's it for me.
Alright, good games, good games.
Good games, guys. You gonna play a song?
Yeah, we'll play a song here. Alright, well,
You playing a song?
I am. It's playing.
All right.
Say goodbye to everyone.
Good night.
Bye, everyone.
Next Monday,
Goodbye,
I'll win
everyone.
again. I'll win again. All right.
Gotta be good.
With different rules. See what's gonna happen.
And I'll win again.
Some of those base guys are better. Yeah.
All right. Later.
All right.
Good night.
Later.
To make it good again.
subscribe, everybody.
Thank you.